Welcome back after lunch break. I hope you are ready for the next round of our sessions. Are you ready? Yeah, thank you. And this is like the warm-up for our next speaker. We have a slot with lightning talks only today. And the first lightning talk is from Andrzej Stencel, senior software engineer from Elastic, and he will introduce us to the world of open source observability. Please give him some applause.
Hello, everyone. I hope you had good lunch. Okay, open source observability with OpenTelemetry and Elasticsearch. My name is Andrzej Stencel. I'm a senior software engineer at Elastic and a maintainer on the OpenTelemetry Collector Contrib repository. The first message I want you to take away from this session is, in case you don't know it, Elasticsearch is, for search, as is the famous tagline for Elasticsearch, but also for observability and for security. So, for search and observability and security. So, in case you didn't know, Elasticsearch is not only for search. We do observability and a lot of it, actually. That's the baseline message. The second message is that OpenTelemetry and Elasticsearch really play well together, and we at Elastic we work really hard for OpenTelemetry to play well with Elasticsearch products. Okay, what is OpenTelemetry again? Anybody don't know what OpenTelemetry is? Okay, just for formalities, let me state that OpenTelemetry is an open source project. It's not by Elastic, it's not by any specific company. It's a vendor agnostic project that provides tools to basically collect, maybe do some modifications and export the telemetry data, logs, metrics, traces, and more to a chosen endpoint backend of yours, whether it's Elasticsearch or some of our competitors or just maybe a disk drive, whatever you want to export your telemetry and whatever you want to do with it later, you might want to use OpenTelemetry for collecting the stuff. OpenTelemetry has been gaining in popularity in recent years. It's still a relatively young project. It was created in 2019. And it hasn't reached the graduation yet, but it's already widely used. I think the adoption has been great. Elastic is one of the companies that's been jumping on the train with OpenTelemetry, especially in the recent months and years, which we can. I'm trying to prove it here for my employer. This is a screenshot from the CNCF DevStats website, which summarizes the number of contributions by developers, by companies. This one screenshot says that in last year, Elasticsearch had the most contributor persons in the whole OpenTelemetry project, so that's something, I guess. The second screenshot, that's the last one, I promise, is that Elasticsearch is third in terms of the number of contributions overall. So we have the most contributors, but still some other companies, which I will not name, have some more contributions. But still, Elasticsearch is trying to contribute and contributes more and more. We have donated most recently we have donated the eBPF profiling agent, which I think is very valuable, and we have folks working on it from Elastic. Let's move on. Let's see this in action. I want to show you how Elasticsearch can help you with the telemetry that you collect. But first, before I show you that, I want to tell you how easy it is to set up Elasticsearch, because you might think, okay, I want to try this out. How do I do this? The easiest way to start with a non-production scenario on your own laptop, machine, whatever you want to install it, just run a curl command. I'm not sure if it's there's this start local repository which allows you to run a curl command, which will download a bash script, and we know everyone loves to run bash scripts, random bash scripts from the internet. So this is the kind of thing you need to do. No, I promise. No, what it does basically is download some Docker images for Elasticsearch Kibana and will run it locally for you without HTTPS, without any hassle. So you can just curl localhost 9200 and you get the Elasticsearch endpoint. You can curl Kibana. And it's just, you have basically an Elasticsearch instance locally without any problem. It's really, really easy. I use it all the time, and I recommend it highly. The second way to start is like production ready. You just go to Elastic Cloud. This says cloudelastic.co. You log in, and you can create hosted deployments, which is like the old way of running things, where you need to set up your own machines and make sure if it's the correct size. Or you can run the serverless projects, which is much easier. You just say, I want a serverless observability, and Elastic does all the scaling for you. And this is what I will be showing. I will be basing my demo on this. Let's now the demo time. So this is the UI of the serverless observability. If you go to cloudelastic.co, you log in, you create a serverless deployment. This is probably the screen that will greet you. The first screen you will see. Well, give me some data. And it's really, really simple. I'll show you how, of course, I won't be doing this now. We won't be waiting 10 minutes for data. I did this before, but what I did was basically, I started with adding data from a Kubernetes cluster, which is running locally on my machine in the Minikube. And you see, these are the two options. The original Elastic feature complete and generally available option to collect data with the Elastic agent, and the relatively new, but also general availability, OpenTelemetry option. So if you are a shop that has been using Elasticsearch for a long time and want to keep doing this, that's fine. This is the option for you. If you are interested specifically in OpenTelemetry and in how things will be done in the future, in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, then probably worth trying this for sure. What I did is I clicked on this, and then you get a couple of simple instructions, which if you read into them, this is actually just downloading a open source OpenTelemetry Helm chart repository and installing the open source OpenTelemetry upstream OpenTelemetry Cube Stack Helm chart specifically. This says here Helm install OpenTelemetry Cube Stack. This is what Elastic is currently giving you if you want an OpenTelemetry solution in a Kubernetes cluster. You can also go back, and if you don't have a Kubernetes cluster, you can do the same on the host. You can also choose between Elastic Agent and OpenTelemetry, blah, 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 and install the Elastic Agent, which includes the Elastic distribution of OpenTelemetry Collector. Let's go back to that Kubernetes example. So we've installed that, and then the first thing I think you can see, this is, by the way, this is the Kubernetes cluster. Here down below are the components installed by the Cube Stack. There's just a bunch of them. It's actually only like the collector, which is interesting, and the operator. But I won't dig into this because we have 2 more minutes. And what we get out of this is this simple Kubernetes dashboard. Elasticsearch comes with many built-in dashboards for OpenTelemetry. There's probably not as many of them as for the old stuff. But this is what we're currently working on. This is the Kubernetes cluster overview dashboard that you will be greeted with. It has some basic data. There might be some data missing. This is maybe because I messed up something with this setup. But you can see like top CPU intensive pods per node or whatever. This seems like useful data. But this is only about the infrastructure of the Kubernetes cluster. What I also wanted to show you is when you have apps in the cluster, JavaScript apps, Java apps, .NET apps, Go apps, whatever you have, and they're instrumented with OpenTelemetry, what the data looks like when you send them to Elasticsearch. So what I did is I installed in this cluster the OpenTelemetry demo Helm chart. This is another thing upstream, open from OT demo. Oh, this is actually the Elastic fork. But so there's an upstream OpenTelemetry demo, which you can install as well. I installed the Elastic fork of it, which is the way to modify the demo by any vendor. Most vendors will probably show you a version of the OpenTelemetry demo which sends data to their backend and show you how nice that is. So this is what I did. It was as easy as, where is it? It's like demos. You just run the script again. Demo serverless says Kubernetes. Demo serverless gates. It asks you for the endpoint and for an API key to be able to send data to that cluster. And that's it. This is the OpenTelemetry demo when you forward the port from the Kubernetes cluster. This is what it looks like. It's basically an astronomy shop. You go shopping, you can buy telescopes, etc. And this is how you, these are the services which are installed in the, you can see this here. There's a front-end service, there's a email service, card service, a product catalog service, etc. Right? So these are the services. They're all instrumented with OpenTelemetry instrumentation libraries. And they're sending data to our cluster. Let's see what it looks like. If we go to applications, I got 10 seconds, nice. Service inventory. We have a list of services with nice icons. We can go to service map. And we have a nice map of services. There's a front end, there's a checkout, Kafka orders, etc., etc. Let's click on one of the services, go to details. Right. I won't be showing you much of it anymore, but you see so much stuff. There's so much stuff, believe me. We have logs. We should have logs for not for this specific. I don't think it's logging a lot. But we have logs, we have traces, and we have metrics. So we have full observability. This is a load generator service. It has a latency throughput. It has some transactions which are traces. We can click on that. Let's bring, last thing, let me bring out a service that might have some errors. Product catalog. Do we have any errors? No, not in this one. Okay, we're out of time. Sorry for that. So I encourage you to dig into this. What you can do is go to the free training, Elastic training by Elastic. Go there, check out the tutorials. There's also an OpenTelemetry free training from CNCF, so I encourage you to check that out as well. It's very nice. And I think that's it. Out of time. Thank you.